In this video, I'm going to show you how to make my absolute favorite buttercream recipe, Swiss meringue. Hi there, foodie friends. My name is Carly and welcome to my channel, Adventures in Yum. Before we get into today's video, I have a passion for learning about creating and trying new foods, drinks, and especially desserts. If you want to join me on my yummy adventures, then please make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so that you'll know when I upload new videos every week. And now, let's dive into today's video. Okay, so you know that Swiss meringue buttercream is my favorite buttercream. But why? It's because it utilizes egg whites and granulated sugar to make a meringue base. You just simply add butter and then you have a creamy, dreamy Swiss meringue buttercream. Does it take a little more time to make than something simple like an American style buttercream? Yes, it does. But I think that it is totally worth it. American style buttercream just utilizes powdered sugar and butter, so this often results in a much sweeter buttercream, especially if you don't know how to balance it out. So if you want to check out my vanilla and chocolate American style buttercream recipes, you can check out the link right up here. Because American style buttercream is often so sweet, that's why I really love the Swiss meringue buttercream, because that meringue base really helps to balance out the sweetness. Almost every single person who tries my cakes and my cupcakes with the Swiss meringue buttercream loves it, and they wonder how I get it to taste less sugary. The secret ingredient is that meringue base. I'd love to know, what kind of buttercream do you prefer? Drop that in the comments below. You already know mine. To a large mixing bowl, we're adding 2 cups or 400 grams of granulated sugar and 8 egg whites. Give those a quick whisk to thoroughly combine them. Now we're placing the bowl over a saucepan with about 1 to 2 inches of boiling water. This setup is known as a double boiler. Make sure that the bowl is large enough to hover over the water but not touch it. We'll whisk this mixture constantly until all of the sugar has dissolved in the egg whites. To check if all the sugar has dissolved, dip the tip of a finger into the mixture and rub the mixture between your finger and your thumb. If you feel any grainy pieces, pop it back over the double boiler and continue whisking. If it's silky smooth, we're ready to move to the next step. Next, we're pouring the mixture into the bowl of a stand mixer and we're going to whip it on a medium or medium-high speed until the meringue achieves stiff peaks. Periodically scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure that all of the meringue is getting whipped to stiff peaks. Here's a quick disclaimer. When making Swiss meringue buttercream, do not use your hand mixer. The stand mixer is the better way to go. Why is this? Because I've had 3 or 4 hand mixers break in my life, and every single one has been when I was making Swiss meringue buttercream. I don't know if it's just a coincidence, I don't think it is, but use your hand mixer at your own discretion. Now we're swapping the whisk attachment for the paddle attachment. On a low speed, slowly start to add 6 sticks, or 3 cups, or 660 grams of room temperature unsalted butter in increments of about 2 tablespoons at a time. It doesn't have to be super precise, but don't get impatient and start to add a stick at a time or something like that, because we want to slowly incorporate that butter. Once all of your butter is added, increase the speed to a medium speed like a 5 or 6 and let it mix until it comes together about 3 to 5 minutes. Here's a couple notes. Do not turn the mixer to high just to get it done faster. I've had buttercream shoot at me while mixing on a level 8, so don't try to speed up the process unless you want your kitchen kind of messy. Also, at one point, it will start to look like the buttercream is separating or doing something kind of weird. But don't worry, don't freak out, don't throw it away. Just let the mixer do its thing, and after a minute or 2, it will come together and you will have a silky, luscious buttercream. Before we finish this buttercream, if you're getting value out of this video, then please make sure to hit that like button, click subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified about my latest video. We're not quite done yet, but almost. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract or whatever extract you want to add, and a pinch or about an 1/8 teaspoon of salt. This is also where you would add some food gel color if you want to color your buttercream. Mix until everything is thoroughly combined. And our super silky and yummy buttercream is ready to be piped onto some tasty treats. You can also find the written recipe on my website, adventuresinyum.net. The link for that is in the description below. If you're interested in checking out some of the products that I use today, please make sure to check out the video description below for their Amazon links. Thank you so much for joining me today, foodie friends. I'll see you next time for another yummy adventure.